forefathers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers. How many times do you walk this path and not talk to them? When I first came in, there wasn't a tree I would walk by without noticing it. Its energy, its life, the way it sustains us and gives to us selflessly, working for the benefit of all beings, the voiceless ones and the ones with voices. You think I wanted to speak with you? Yeah, I did. I saw it to be of benefit to wake up all these moving mountains. Only way to help everything made me leave the nature, the guidance in it. But that was perfect. I needed to learn all those things. I had all these ideas, all these ways, all these amazing things. I'm here wanting to talk to you, to bring you teachings. As we don't understand, we're not understanding. See people all the time, they come in, there's psychic mediums, there are all kinds of things. Okay, well, thank you for your path, you're amazing. Goodness, do you know of your greatness? Is it even for you to know? Excuse me my judgment of your path. You've judged mine. Can't see it. Nobody can see me, you know. Nobody can accept me anymore. Why? They accept me, yes they do. Everybody likes me, that's terrific. I have respect from all the land. You come, you stand before me. You won't have choice but to love me. I love you. It's ridiculous. The amount of love that I share is insanity. Look at that guy, homeless for a year, smiling all the time. Oh, he's so nice. Sometimes fierce, though. You watch out, he's stern. Spiritual community's like, whoa, 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 watch out for that man. Watch out if you're not real with me, that's for sure. I'll be sure to tell you. I don't cater to fakeness for too long. I don't have time for it. Illusory reality's coming at me. What do you want me to do? You want me to call you out? Well, maybe I will. Walking the path, walking the path, walking the path. What does a yogi look like? I don't know. Am I one? What is the yoga of the earth? What is it? What does it mean to move universal energy through you for the benefit of all beings, for the benefit of the galaxy, the solar system, the universe, all of consciousness entirely? Have you ever moved 27 miles per second objects through your body in order to help the earth and everything within this solar system move? Have you ever connected with the stars? I bet you have. In which way? Have you fallen into trance? Have you observed the moment? Have you allowed yourself to be moved by it? Perfect. I'm glad you have. What are we doing here, huh? What are we talking about right now? Can you see? Can you tell? Do you know what it means? Can you see from movement alone? Can you see? Can you say, whoa, I know what that hand movement means. I know that because I see this hand movement in this way, that this person knows what they're talking about. What? Could you do that? Could you see it that clearly? Do you know from your understanding in this way? Can you speak the language of no words? Can you see my posturing? How is it that you see it? Do you know? Do you know how to speak this way? The language of the heart? Have you been there? Has it guided you? Why do you come to me? Why are you watching still? What is it for? Do you know the breath? Do you watch me with this and think that I clog it? Maybe. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm observing it myself as well. Trying to find out. I need to know for sure. Why? Because I guide others. How could you guide others if you're on concept alone? When you don't really know. You say, I believe this. Let me make you believe this too. Why? What's the point? Speak from your experience. You don't have to project your thing on me or onto anybody. You're learning. Just tell them, I'm learning. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's okay to say this. It's not, it doesn't make you less. How many times do I gain an ego persona in my life every day to say, oh no, this person looks at me in a good way, I must be this good way. Instead of just being who I am in that moment. Like, oh, you know what, I'm tired, I'm scared, I'm confused, I don't know what I'm doing. And then through this amazing expression, somehow I start to learn what I'm doing. It's interesting. As soon as I come into truth of myself and start to express myself authentically, I finally realize why. And they say, oh, I too have been feeling this. Or maybe they say, oh, yes, I'm getting something now. Let me share this with you, this amazing message, about how much I love you and how great you are and all this. And then I'm like, okay, yes, that's wonderful, okay. Sure, I'm great, okay, wonderful, yeah. Well, aside from all that greatness or whatever it is, all those things, let's talk about something. What will we talk about? Hmm. Clearing the ground, preparing it for everything. What does it mean, to be in the breath, to follow the breath, to be in balance with the moment? Balance point to balance point to balance point. Do you think that I move in any way that's not in the balanced position? Every time, every little movement, every little thing I do, it's all balance, all balance, all balance. Even touching the hair, all balance, all balance, all balance. What is it? I move from balance point to balance point to balance point to balance point to balance point. Has anybody seen this? Do you notice? Do you think that I fall out of balance? I could fall in balance. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? How much can you let go of what you believe yourself to be to become who you truly are? How much can you let go of the rigidity of your reality, the laws of your reality, to allow yourself to flow much differently than what you flew before? Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you hear what I'm saying? Doesn't matter to you what I'm saying. Does it seem so foreign that your body can't pick up on it? Do I not articulate clearly enough? All of these things are kind of general and basic in some way, not very specific. I was going to say Pacific. Interesting, like a child. Specific. Do you know what it means? How am I to bring you larger teachings? Would you notice if I just did it in front of you? Should I just show you? I mean, I've shown you before, but did you see what was happening? Do you think that I was planning it? Do you think that I was performing a flow that I'd practiced in many times? I mean, these flows that I bring to you, it's like they're completely unique to their moment. I don't even know that I can do them anymore until I do them, typically. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that was going to come out in that way. Trouble observing it, I want you to see it, but do I want to see it myself? How much am I into it? Am I really interested in teachings that are coming from me personally as well, Am I just interested in teaching you? Why? Why would I be interested in teaching you? Is it because I wish to teach myself? Ah, please, come here, learn from me. I want you to learn from me. Please, come on. I want you to learn from me. Who is this you I want to learn? Is it just me? I want me to learn from me. Well, if that be the truth, then I guess that I don't need to be looking at you. I'd realize that the twin flame was me. I didn't want the woman outside of me. I wanted the woman inside of me. Is it hard for me sometimes? Do I not still wish for a woman outside of me? Oh, interesting, yeah? Well, of course, What kind of boy wouldn't want that? Choice. How do we open all of our flow? How do we open all the ways we go? Can I be this way, that way, and the other way at the same time? Are those ways that I wish to be actually? Why? I want a massage. Why do I want to massage myself? Is that what it is? I want to be loving myself so much that I'm constantly the one who massages me. Let me take care of myself. Let me love myself. I want something else to take care of me, but there is nothing else. Oh, so maybe it's just me wanting me to take care of me, huh? How do we take care of ourselves? You ever find yourself in a world that won't ever succeed for you? Man, I keep trying all these things. I'm building these communities. I want these amazing things and they just don't work out for some reason. I don't know. Have you found that in your life yet? Or are you completely sustained? Oh, life is such a magic, amazing, wonderful, phenomenal place. Well then fine, enjoy yourself in the wisdom of the Tao. Enjoy your proper placement. I speak more for the ones that have found that they have no place. Why? The world won't ever pick you up. Well, maybe it cannot. Maybe it's you picking yourself up by not allowing you to be taken by the world. Well, will a community allow me to be part of their community and be fully free and unlimited? Or do they want to control me and structure me and keep me in their form? Keep me in their realm of illusion? Oh! Speak this way. Let me tell you how to speak to us. Let me tell you when to make noise. Let me tell you when to go to work and do this thing. Let me tell you when to do this. Let me tell you when to do that. You do as I say. You want me to do as you say. What makes you so controlling, dominating, and manipulative? Why? Why you gotta tell me how to do me? Oh, you don't like me the way I am, huh? Well, okay then. So I sit in the woods. I be with myself. The universe doesn't tell me that. If it tells me a way to be, it's in order to set me free. It has no desire to keep me in an illusory reality. It has no desire to limit me. So, I neither have desire to limit you. I wish to unlimit you. Ah. How? Oh, by being myself, by being authentic, by sharing these teachings. Which ones? Well, I haven't been able to share many, but maybe you think there are teachings. I don't know. For me, they're not very big teachings. I'm like, these are very small, mundane teachings. These are superfluous in comparison to this or that, the other, and then comes in the knowledge of equanimity, and then I say, ah, yes. But these teachings, whether they seem to be of the greater or lesser vehicles, are all equal. So, then I rest in that knowing and understand that for some reason this is what's of benefit. I want to bring you into magic. What is this magic? Our real nature. What is true of us always. People say they understand what Christ said. We will do greater things than He. What does that even mean? People have told me of physical things in the physical reality that man is doing. Well, look, we have built buildings. We have doctors. We have all these different things. Wow, you say that's greater than Christ. The man walked on water. Other people say, they think that it is amazing walking on water or walking on air. And then I had one person say on a post, I think it's truly amazing for people to walk on earth. And I think that's sweet and beautiful. Yes, walking on the earth is phenomenal. But did she understand what it would mean if you were to be able to walk on water or walk on air? Who is it that she's talking to that thinks of these fantastic things? I would love to meet them. They are fantastic people that believe they could walk on air or walk on water. Or maybe they just think it's very fantastic that maybe others have done this and don't believe in themselves able. But they are able. But how would they do this? How is it that they go from this plane to this plane to this plane without having to fall into this plane or into this plane or be stuck on this one. How could they do this? How could they be so light in themselves? So strong in themselves? So understanding of everything, that they would have to choose to fall into the water in order to go inside of it. How would they know? Who is it that understands these things? Do you know what it means to walk by faith and not by sight? What does it mean? It doesn't mean just blindly going and like walking and stumbling all over the place. It doesn't mean running forward without any worry of anything that you may touch. Where would you go? Do you have a goal in mind? Like, if you were to tell a mountain to jump, and it were to jump, would you say, mountain jump, and then you would see if it worked? Or would you then have to actually be like, mountain jump, and know that it would work, and pretty much have already seen that it worked? It would be like, mountain jump, ha! And mountain jumps, immediately. You don't wait for it to see if mountain's about to jump. You just already know mountain jumps and mountain jumps. But how? How would you do this? Could somebody do this without faith? How would you get this kind of faith? Well. This faith would be more like trust, I think, or more like knowing, yeah? How would you be brought into this place of understanding? It would be difficult, yes. Maybe. Maybe it's difficult. I know for me it was difficult. Very difficult. When I saw what it meant to complete an action the moment you began it, it was very difficult. There was the human being, the me being, that was afraid of hurting its body and afraid of it not being able to work out. And so I did not follow this flow. But you think I would not? One day I will follow this flow. When? As soon as I am able, that's for sure. As soon as the time comes again. Hopefully. Who knows? Maybe I become scared again. And then the next time, maybe I become scared again. Hesitate for one moment. But maybe the next time, I don't care at all if I fall or not. And so I follow it no matter what. And then I know that I could have followed that first time, or that second time, or that third time. But that I didn't, and that it was necessary that I did not. That it was leading me to the time in which I would follow it, that I would trust it, that I would walk in it. Because this time that I did this would be when it was truly of benefit to everything. And so it gives you all these pushings and pullings, all of these different tracks and feelings. Where do you want to go? You want to sustain this world, this reality? You could grow a forest in an instant if you knew who you were truly. The avatar of all beings, the most amazing of all things. God, embodied, consciousness, all that is, able to move all elements in all of life completely. Do you think this power would come to you if you in any way didn't love yourself? Do you think that you have the ability to reach the heart space without truly resonating with the frequency that is the heart space frequency? Do you think that you can embody the feelings that are keys, that unlock these things, without them being true in you? You can't fake this feeling. It must be authentic. So, I give you teachings. So what? What are you going to do with them? Fake them? Good luck. You'll screw yourself, I tell you. You'll screw yourself hard faking them. I've already taught somebody who is going to try to fake them. And he did. And he went around talking about how he did this amazing thing that he never did. Faking it. And guess where he got led? Great confusion. Lying to himself constantly. He's lucky to be here now today. It scared the crap out of me, I tell you. It made me think, whoa, maybe I should never try to teach a person again.